Hello, fellow planters. So a few weeks ago, I went ahead to air layer this branch, and it's probably been about 3 or 4 weeks, and I still don't see any roots. I seem to have better luck when the branches are growing vertically versus horizontally. But anyway, I just removed one of my air layering devices that I make, rather than buy any, and I'm going to go ahead and reuse it and try another one that's horizontal. This one has a wider diameter, so it takes a little more soil. So just as an example, you can see how it's bigger. So instead of trying peat moss this time, I think I'm going to try soil just as an experiment to see if soil works as well. So this is the branch I think I'm going to use. So what I'm going to do first is cut these 2 nodes, the leaves off there. I can also peel back the leaves. And I'm going to go ahead from here to here. I'm going to basically peel away the external bark. And typically people use a knife. This thing does a good job. You don't want to just scratch it. You want to really dig deep. And you want to just go all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead all the way around and then go ahead and air layer. So as you can see, I sliced off a big chunk of the bark per se, even though this is like semi-hardwood cutting versus a thick bark area. But it's still moist, and I'm going to go ahead and put some rooting powder on there. And this way it helps facilitate rooting. Theoretically, I don't really see if it's very effective. It seems like some plants can root without it easily, but it may depend on the plant. But anyway, and what it does by keeping it attached to the tree is it keeps the branch alive until it does root. Oops, I broke a piece. I hope that doesn't affect the I got some rooting powder on there that I'm going to try and put on there. I should have probably tried to root from there and get an extra branch, but hopefully this won't affect it any. So the first step I'm going to do is get the air layering device situated. So I have the bottom portion, and I have this, which I just snap into place. It locks in semi-easily. And push that there. Now I need to fill her up with dirt. So I had a thing of dirt sitting in a tray of water, so it's really wet, and so that's what I'm going to use. And it will be interesting to know if it is very useful as effective as peat moss, but I'm going to be putting it in here. Now, one thing I like to do, is have this at the top, so as it rains, it fills in with water. So let me go ahead and do that off camera, since it's a little tricky to do. So I have soil put in there, and I have the branch in the center. Now I can basically pop this piece in there, like so. You stick it in, and then you just push it in there. And you can close these if you want to do a little compaction. And I have this little plug that hopefully will cause this branch to root. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and happy propagating.